undergoing transformative change where global challenges demand innovative solutions. In the heart of Nigeria, the Social Norms Learning Collaborative came to life. Leaders, experts, and innovators came together for a groundbreaking event.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think the challenges are enormous, but I think we have the capacity to shift these norms, and we have to look at how we can synergize traditions.
As societies change, as they face new challenges, we cannot continue with the medicines of the past. Societies would have to shift to ensure that the virtues of justice, of equality, are always protected.
Over 2 days, the Norms Shifting Conference brought together visionaries from around Nigeria and beyond to discuss cutting-edge innovations in health, education, and gender equality towards achieving the SDGs.
What this means is that women are not necessarily given the empowerment that is required, and that has translated to the bulk of the employment of women being in the informal sectors and doing informal employments and some vulnerable employments that often leave them in vulnerable situations.
So for me, I think we need to design a system that fit into our culture, that allow opportunity for people to see through the system that they'll be able to couch in. Otherwise, we'll be preaching and we will have no gospels to come on our way.
Cases, they use any sham material without sterilizing into the private parts of these new coming people. And it involves a lot of things. Sometimes it leads to bleeding, and sometimes permanent infections, and eventually these people are paid by the parents.
Pivoting cultural, social, ethical, religious norms, experts shared their insights on achieving better health and educational outcomes for all. Empowering women and promoting gender equality took center stage. Champions of equality shared their journeys and strategies for change. Thrilling panel discussions and presentations elicited reactions from participants. Government functionaries, humanitarian leaders, and stakeholders joined forces. Together, they committed to accelerating progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals.
Gender in Health Technical Working Group. In that Gender in Health Technical Working Group, we make sure we have the academians, we also have the NGOs, we have the UN partners, we have the implementing partners, and then we went on to have MDAs, Ministry, Department, and agencies that cut across issues of gender, because we know Federal Minister of Health alone cannot do it.
One of the principles is actually understanding what gender means. And my brother said gender is not about men and women. However, gender is about participation. Gender is about equality. Equality of access, equality of opportunities, equality of resources. How much money do we put into maternal mortality in Nigeria? That's the equality we are talking about.
At the time a young girl sees her first menstrual period, she's less than 14, so she's a child. So why do we want to marry a young girl at that age? If it is our culture, I would like to be educated. What in our culture makes us want to marry off a young girl at age 14?
This conference came up as an idea that was required because there's a gap in the knowledge and practice of social norms in the way we design development programs, whether this is in health, education, gender equality, or other broader development programs that are done for people in the community across different sectors.
I think it's really great to kind of see the growth and the interest in social norms in Nigeria, and that was certainly one of our short-term goals, was just to create this collaborative to heighten engagement, and you can see with the many people registered today that has been achieved.
To further break down the issues and come up with far-reaching recommendations, breakout sessions were formed. Amidst rich discussions, attendees connected and formed alliances. The conference left an indelible mark, inspiring action and change. None of this would have been possible without the generous support of our sponsors and participating partners. To every participant, speaker, and stakeholder, we extend our heartfelt gratitude. This is just the beginning. Together, we will continue to shape the future through collective voices. Stay tuned for the full conference highlights video. Thank you for being part of the Norms Shifting Conference 2023.